before a man can lead any woman, he must be able to lead himself. So, in other words, before a man can lead any, before the masculine energy is able to lead the feminine energy, the masculine energy within the man himself has to be able to lead the feminine energy within himself. Now let me explain. Okay, as we all know, man and woman are both masculine and feminine energy, aka logic and emotion, right? We understand this, we know this. If you don't know this, you're behind. Alright, so look. Within man himself, before he can lead any woman, and I mean any woman, whether it's his relatives or it's a romantic relationship or just be a leader in general, the masculine in him, the logic in him has to be so sound and on point that the emotion in him, aka the feminine in him, is going to cooperate with the logic, right? So this is why niggas can't get their bitch to cooperate, because the bitch in him is not cooperating. So okay, so look. Alright, let's okay, so a lot of us may have fear in us when it comes to certain situations, whether it be public speaking, starting that business, approaching a woman, you name it. That fear is emotion. That's the feminine in you. That's the bitch in you, right? But the logic in you, it knows that you should be doing this. It knows that you have to do this, right? Because look, because in those situations when you have that, okay, okay, this is why anxiety even comes up in them situations, because because the logic in you is saying, I want to do this, I need to do this, I must do this. But the emotion in you, it's scared. It thinks what's going to happen. It fears the unknown. It's like, I don't know. I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable doing this. The emotion in you, its job is to seek safety. But the logic in you, it take risk. It looks at the bigger picture. It's like, after I do this, I'm going to grow. But the feminine in you is like, I'm scared to do this because I don't know. Alright, so look. But the logic in you has to be so on point and so sound and so focused on the bigger picture that it's like, fuck the fear, fuck the emotion. I need to do this because I know after I do this, I'm going to grow, I'm going to be a better man, and it's just going to be for the greater good of both of us. Both of us, meaning the logic and the emotion, is going to be for the greater good, right? So as a man, you have to trust that intuition in you, that logic in you, I think intuition is kind of a combination of the both. So you have to align. They have to be in an agreement. The feminine in you has to cooperate with the masculine in you. But a lot of men, the feminine is reigning. The fear is reigning. The uncertainty is in control. It's been too many situations where you went along with the fear instead of with the logic. So look. But you got to be in a place mentally that where your decisions are good decisions. That where your decisions will not. Okay, so look. That where your decisions show the feminine that, look, it's okay. We did it and nothing happened. We did it and we're better. But you niggas make decisions where you do it, and the feminine is like, nigga, this is why we shouldn't have did it. But like, because the decision was a bad one. But you gotta be on point mentally to make good decisions, to put yourself in situations that are for the greater good and not for the worst of the situation. So like, before you can lead any woman or any person, the masculine in you has to be on point. It has to be, or else nobody's going to trust your leadership. Nobody's going to trust your judgment. You're not making sound decisions. So you got to get to a point where you stand on your word, where you stand on your integrity, where your values are so on point that you're not gonna go put yourself in jeopardizing situations. The masculine and the feminine in you, it has to be like this, intertwined. They have to, the feminine in you has to be comfortable with following the masculine in you. And until that point, you can't lead nobody because you can't even lead yourself. So, bro, so when you get in that situation where you're like, damn, I know I want to do this, I know I should do this, I know after I do this, it's gonna make me a better man, but that fear come up, like, damn, I'm scared, I'm anxious, I shouldn't do it. No, you gotta go with the logic, you gotta go with the man on you. Drop your motherfucking nuts and take action. And don't just sit there in that in-between state.
Right onto US 23 North toward Columbus.
Fucking my. But do not sit there paralyzed by indecision. Trust yourself. Take action. Make good decisions. Make sure the reason why you're doing it. Just focus on the reason why you're doing it. Make sure it's a great reason. Make sure it's for the bigger picture. It's for the greater good of both energies within you, man. I just had to drop that because it's something I just was thinking, like, damn. Because it's so crazy how you will want to do something. Say you got an opportunity to get on stage and speak, but you get that feeling, aka the feminine in you. You get that feeling, and it tells you not to do it. But at the same time, you want to do it. That's crazy. You want to do it, but you get that feeling that tells you not to. And that just made me think, like, why are we not in alignment? Why is that feminine energy saying no? Don't tell me no. I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at the greater good. But like, that's just because the feminine does not trust the masculine. And here lies the state of relationships and why we got this just this beef between men and women is because they don't trust each other. Come on, man.
Right onto US 23 North toward Columbus.
It's because they don't trust each other. Why? Because it's man. The feminine in men, the emotion in men is not trusting the logic in men. Men, we are leaders. Men, we are creators. You create the situation that you want, bro. As soon as men align, as soon as men
keep right,
get that corroboration within himself, it's a breeze with these women. It's a breeze.
For 34 miles, continue straight. Because
you trust yourself to not go mess with a woman that's going to jeopardize your bigger picture, jeopardize your focus, jeopardize who you are as a man. And as soon as we start moving like that, the women fall in line. And I'm done. That's it.